Okay, so I know you've been wondering for a while, is it time for you to find a guru? Is it time for you to find someone that knows a little bit more about these spiritual things or sometimes called woo woo things that are going on in your life? Is it time for you to find someone who has, a little bit more experience in this background? I know you're wondering this because you've been going to different groups on the different social media outlets. You've been asking different questions. You want some help for these different things that have been happening in your life. And you know what? It's great that you're naturally inquisitive. Naturally inquisitive is a good thing. That is how you find out about things. All right. So my name is Sherry, and I have a business, Right Guys LLC, and I do tarot card reading and spiritual counseling. I do that to give you more insights on what is going on in your life. Now, in this video, I do want to talk about the two different options for finding a guru. Or is it time for you to find a guru? There are actually two different options. But remember this, there's no easy way to get through this entire process. It takes time. It doesn't happen overnight. Okay? You have to do the work. You have to do the work. All right, so let me tell you about one of my experiences. A few years ago when I thought I needed a guru, I started looking. I do a lot of, internet surfing, trying to find information on different things and different information. I love looking at information. I love using different resources. All right, so now when you're looking for a guru, how are you going to find them? Now, you definitely want to rely on word of mouth. You want to look at different reviews. Now, if you're not able to go in person, what I found that worked for me is I looked on, places like Reddit reviews, found a lot of good real world comments on different companies or different products or different people I might be interested in working with. Hey, don't count it out now. I found a lot of good information on Reddit. All right, so your option one, word of mouth. And also, if you are able to meet these people in person, trust the energy that you're feeling, because your soul has this natural energy barrier. Let's call it an etheric field, which actually extends 3.5. You can correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's 3.5 feet. It extends around your body, above, around, below, so that when you come in contact with an energy that is not in your most good, it's like an internal alarm system to let you know. So definitely trust the energy that you're feeling when you meet these people. Okay, let's look at option two. So, option two. Oh, I didn't finish talking about option one, my experience. All right, I'll take this quick here. I'm jumping over my notes here. All right, so my experience when I was looking for a mentor a few years ago. Let's see, I want to give you an example of something that I had asked. And that is when I knew maybe this person is looking out for my most good, because I'm naturally inquisitive and I asked a question. And it was a question about, I noticed something about the sun. And I had, of course, I'd given this time, I'd given about a year of kind of watching this person, and it was on TikTok, yeah. Watching this person and really getting involved and kind of, following everything that they were saying. All right. And I am not talking negatively about anyone. I support all spiritual counselors. I support all that are in this field. But I'm talking about energy and things that you may feel. Because sometimes at one point you may feel like something's good for you, but sometimes you'll start to notice that something may not be so good for you or in your most good. Maybe you're going in a different direction. Maybe your soul is leading you in a different direction. Just listen to it. All right. So I asked a question about the sun. I saw something. I thought maybe I noticed, hey, I'm looking at the sun a little longer than usual, and I'm noticing like different symbols and things. I did. I wasn't losing my mind, but I was noticing different things, and I asked. So the response that I got kind of surprised me. The response was, why are you asking about that? Like, someone who's interested in helping you with your personal development is going to ask you, why are you asking about that? I mean, um, what's up with that? All right, so of course, that's just one example for you. which I'm telling you, use your discernment when you're looking for someone if you think that is what you need. Because I know that at different phases in our life, we do need a little extra guidance. We're trying to remember who we truly are, and we're trying to figure out what we want to do with our lives, right? Yeah, we're looking to improve our personal growth. We're looking to go to that next level. We're looking to get to that next phase, so we can accomplish more in our lives so we can feel like we're successful, right? All right. So use your discernment. All right. And that is only just one example for you. Just remember to use your discernment, trust your energy. All right, now we'll get to the second option. All right, the second option for if you think you need to find a guru, you're really going to like this one. All right, so when it's time, and you're going to find this very familiar. I know you've heard this before. All right, when it's time, the teacher will appear. All right. So, but remember now I know you're going to be like, oh, I heard that before. But no, remember this. The teacher is not always external to you. Like my first example, the teacher can also be internal to you. Okay. Now, what I mean by that is, okay, the teacher in you will appear when you are ready. Okay. Now, how will you know? How will you know? All right. You'll know by trusting your personal intuition and trusting your inner wisdom. Yes. Now, you remember I told you you've got to do the work. When you do the work, you'll start to pick up on them different signs that I told you about in my video about spirit. Okay? When you start noticing the different signs, there are a couple other things you're going to start noticing because at that time you're more aware. All right. So if you think you need to find a guru, there'll be, another soul person outside of you externally. But also the second option is the guru that is in you. All right. So just remember, trust your intuition and your inner wisdom. And also we'll talk later a little bit more about the books that I can recommend to you. And always, I'm sharing my personal experience and some of the things that I have seen other people try, but more so with the personal experience I've gone through and the things that have worked for me. Keep in mind that every person is going to be different. So when you do the work, your process and how you learn, or the speed that you learn, or what you notice, or what you become aware of, is going to be different. Everyone's not going to get the same results. It's going to be a little different. You just have to be open and be receptive to what is being shown to you, process that, and then you can go to your next step because your intuition and inner wisdom will let you know. All right. Thank you again for watching. Have an amazing day and a wonderful week. Bye.